Passive income. When I first heard about passive income and started learning that there were ways I could make money passively without having to work more hours, I honestly thought it was probably just too good to be true. But I figured, what the heck, why not just give it a try? That was 2 years ago, and let me just tell you, if I had known just how real it was, how crazy amazing of an opportunity it would be, and how much true financial freedom it would bring to my life in just 2 years, I would have jumped in way sooner. In the past 2 years, I've learned more about passive income streams than I ever thought I would, and earned more passive revenue in my business than I ever thought truly possible. But I know how confusing and overwhelming it can feel in the beginning, which is why I want to help you by breaking it down into super simple terms and make it really easy to understand. So in today's video, I'm explaining what passive income actually is, my opinion on the top 3 passive income revenue streams, and how to get started step by step. Let's dive in. Hey friends, welcome to the channel. If we haven't met yet, I'm Kate. In addition to being a wife and a mom, I'm an online business owner and have experienced firsthand the true financial freedom that having passive income streams can bring, which is why I'm super passionate about helping you build an online business that'll be paying out for years to come. This channel is all about working smarter, not harder, through adding multiple revenue streams to your business, bonus points if they're passive income streams, and I'm here to share the strategy and steps for you to start earning passive income, even if you've never done anything like this before. So like I mentioned before, today I'm giving an overview of what passive income means, what it actually is, and some of the most popular and proven ways to make passive income. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, then hit that subscribe button and let's get going. Okay, so let's break down what passive income actually means. So there are different types of income. We refer to passive income, there can be active income. What the difference is with passive income is that generally you're doing the work for the product or service up front one time, and then it can sell over and over again, even for potentially years to come, making you dollars on each sale, which means that you've done the work once, and beyond that, it continues selling and making you passive income. So generally with passive income, it's not truly 100% passive because there is going to be some type of work at the very beginning. But once you're done with that, it does become passive, and there are different types of products that you can sell that are more passive than others. We'll talk about what some different ideas for those passive income streams are in just a minute, but they vary in passivity, meaning some require a lot of work up front and some require very little work on your part. But all of them, in one regard or another, will become more passive at some point, meaning that you could be making dollars while you sleep, while you're on vacation. You don't have to actively be doing the job or taking on more hours of work to increase the amount of revenue you're making. So let's take the example of a website designer. Let's say there's someone who is a really great web designer and they've been making money over the years by doing custom projects for people where they're designing and building out custom websites for businesses. This website designer wants to make more money, but the only way to make more revenue for her business is to either work more hours or take on more projects, because that's how she gets paid, is either by the hour or the project. Either way, if she wants to increase her revenue, she's going to have to increase the time she's pouring into it. But let's say that website designer decided, instead of spending all of her time taking on custom projects for business owners where she's building out these websites, she creates some website templates to sell. So maybe these are templates that business owners could purchase one time and then install into their hosting platform and edit themselves. So she's no longer having to custom build every single website. She's building a template once and selling it to people that can edit it themselves. There's still a good bit of work involved on the front end for her because she's going to have to spend hours developing and creating these templates, right? But once that initial work is done, they can sell over and over again, and they're completely finished at that point, and they could sell even for years to come, making her dollars on every single passive sale. So what would be the smartest thing for that website designer to do? Would it be to keep with her original plan of customizing and building out websites one at a time and having to take on more projects and work more hours to make more revenue, or to totally switch to templates and just work on building out some templates that she could sell, or have a mixture of both? Only she would know what's right for her and her business, right? I'm not saying that she should completely neglect that active work that she was doing before. Maybe she really enjoys that, but I do think it would be smart to layer in a passive income stream using the skills that she already has by selling templates as well. So you can either have active work passive work, or a mixture of both going on in your business. Now let's talk about different types of passive income streams, because passive income is very broad. There are a lot of different things that you can do to earn passive income. Some examples of different passive income ideas would be writing and selling an ebook, investing in real estate and earning rental income, investing in stocks, flipping retail products, creating and selling digital products, which would be like checklists or guides or templates that people like business owners could use. If you're good at photography, you could take and sell your photographs as stock images. You could start a blog and earn ad revenue on that. While all of these ideas are awesome and can definitely earn you passive income, there are 3 passive income streams that I personally have done in my business and I consider the best and most lucrative if you're first starting out looking at trying to layer in a passive income stream. Now, before we dive into my 3 favorite ways of making passive income, I want to let you know I have a free passive income starter guide that you can grab after watching this video. I'll have it linked below, and it's a free guide that'll walk you through exactly what passive income is, everything that we've been talking about, and give you tons of ideas for passive income streams and lay out the steps for you to get started with passive income one by one to make it super easy to do. It's basically a blueprint if you're just getting going with passive income, where to start and exactly what to do. So make sure to click in the link in the description box below to grab that free guide. Okay, so these are my 3 top favorite ways of making passive income and my top passive income revenue streams that have just blown me away over the past 2 years. So first, let's talk creator account revenue. What I mean by this is the revenue that you make by being a content creator on a specific platform like YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. There are several different platforms that pay creators basically for creating content on their platform. Now, each of those programs on the different platforms work a little bit differently. The one that I have done over the past 2 years has been YouTube, and I get paid AdSense through the YouTube partner program. Now, there are certain guidelines depending on which platforms program you're wanting to be part of, but once you're eligible and you're able to join that program, you can earn money depending on what kind of content you're putting out there and what advertisers are paying to advertise on your content. So for YouTube, I get paid a certain amount for every 1,000 ad views on the videos on my channel. So this means that the advertisers who are creating these ads are paying YouTube to advertise on creators' videos like mine, and YouTube gets a cut of that ad revenue and the creator gets a cut of that ad revenue. So in terms of this being a passive income stream, it definitely is passive beyond the original content creation. So let's say that you're earning money on YouTube AdSense. The upfront work or your active work is creating videos, right? Creating whatever content you're putting out there. But once you've done that and the video is done and uploaded to the platform, your work is done and the ad revenue becomes passive at that point, which means that you could be earning on videos for months and years to come. Now, this is one reason I prefer YouTube specifically over platforms like Instagram or TikTok, because the content tends to have a longer shelf life, which means that it's not going to die off or fade out as fast as posts on Instagram or TikTok. The videos that I made on YouTube 2 years ago are still earning me money every day on ad revenue because those videos, even though they're a couple years old now, are still being viewed every day. So if you're interested in using this as a passive income stream, layering this revenue stream into your business, you definitely want to consider what platform fits your business best. Look into the terms and conditions and the payout amounts for each of those platforms' programs and decide where you could most easily and best make content. Okay, my second favorite way of making passive income is through affiliate marketing. This one requires the least amount of work up front on your end, so you could argue that this is actually the most passive out of the ones I'm mentioning today. But if you've never heard of affiliate marketing, the basic idea of it is that you're promoting or recommending someone else's product or service to your audience and you get a commission, which is either like a percentage of the sale or a flat rate per lead or per sale from that company that you're recommending for every person that comes through your unique affiliate link and purchases. So like I mentioned, this could be for a physical or a digital product or a service or a software. So what I love about affiliate marketing, it is so passive because there are no product deliverables on your end, right? You're not having to actually fulfill the orders. You're not actually having to create your own products. You're not selling your own products for this. It's someone else's product or service, and your only job is to actually just build an audience to be able to promote this to, and then share the recommendations with your unique link. So for instance, if I'm an affiliate on Amazon and I purchase some physical things for my business on Amazon, like maybe this microphone that I'm using, I could share that with you and say, hey, if you want to buy this same microphone, use my link and I'll get a percentage of that sale. In a similar way, I could recommend softwares or services that I use on a regular monthly basis, like Canva Pro. I use and love Canva Pro myself, so why wouldn't I recommend that to the people that I think it could help? So if someone that I recommend Canva Pro to tries it out and decides to pay for the monthly subscription, subscription after that, I get a certain percentage of their monthly payment to Canva. They're not having to pay any more for that subscription. I'm just simply getting rewarded by Canva for making that recommendation. Now, there's a couple keys to being able to be successful with affiliate marketing. Number one is that your main job is to have people to promote to, right? It doesn't really work if you don't have followers or an audience of some sort to promote your recommendations and to drive traffic through your link. This doesn't have to be a huge audience, so don't let this be discouraging to you. You can start really small, but you do have to work on growing some sort of audience or some group of people that will listen to you and potentially take your recommendations. You also have to decide which companies or products or services you want to affiliate for. So you definitely only want to recommend products or services that you actually use and love and that fit in with the type of audience that you have, something that could benefit the people that are listening to you. Then once you're all signed up for your affiliate programs, you're going to grab your unique affiliate link, right? So you're not promoting the general link to the main website of that company. You have a unique affiliate link. This allows the company to track your link and every person that comes through and purchases through your link. This gives you credit for every single person, and then you should have an affiliate dashboard with that company where you can log in and see your referrals and track your sales and see how much you've earned. You want to make sure to remember whenever you're talking about your affiliate products or services that you're recommending that you make it really easy and post those affiliate links in really clear and easy to find spots. The last thing you want is for them to be really interested but not be able to really find your link anywhere. You can promote affiliate links wherever you are on the internet. So if you have a YouTube channel, put it in the video description. If you're on Instagram, put it in your link in bio or put it in an Instagram story with a link sticker. You can send this out through email or put it on a blog. Wherever you are building your audience, that's where you want to promote with your affiliate links. Okay, and moving on to my third favorite way to make passive income, digital courses. Now, out of these top three that I've mentioned, this one is probably my favorite because it has made the most impact in my business, and this is the one that has truly transformed our revenue that's come in for the past year. Now, before I dive into the nitty-gritty of the digital course, I want to encourage you with this. You may be thinking, well, who am I to create a digital course? Who's going to listen to me? What would I even make a course about? And let me just assure you, friends, there is a digital course audience for just about every subject out there. So you don't have to be a business person to make a course. You don't have to teach on a subject that you're not familiar with, but think of what you already know and what you do in your everyday life that you feel confident in. There are courses on just about everything under the sun. So I've seen courses on real estate investing and pet sitting and cooking for a certain type of diet. The sky's really the limit with this because the digital course industry just continues to grow year upon year. Everyone is wanting to learn pretty much everything online now. And the general rule of thumb is that you don't have to be light years ahead. You don't even have to consider yourself a teacher on that subject. You just need to be a few steps ahead or about 10% ahead of your ideal customer. If you're a few steps ahead and you know a few things that you could teach someone who really is actually very new to the subject, then you've got material there for your digital course. Now, the reason I like this one the most is because yes, even though it does require a lot of work up front to actually prepare and build out this course, once it's done, and you can sell this on autopilot, pricing this really high. You can have high ticket course offer that earns you a higher profit per sale. Now, like I mentioned, it is a lot of upfront work, so you need to be prepared going into it, knowing that it's going to take some effort on your part to build this thing out. But once it does, you set it up on an evergreen funnel, which means that you set up an automatic email sequence that goes out to anyone that subscribes to your email list. Now, we're assuming here that you're working on building an email list, which is a totally different subject. But if you have people joining your email list, then you have an automatic evergreen sequence that goes out to them that eventually pitches your course to them. This way, people are able to sign up for it whenever they receive that email, and you're not having to do any more active work on your end to drive sales or to get people to sign up. You're literally making sales in your sleep at that point. Now, the only active work on your end might be maintenance for your course. So if you want to update it the next year, or however often you feel like you need to go in and add anything or update anything. And then if you have a community component of it, that might be a little more active as well, but you don't even have to have that to sell a digital course. You can literally make the thing and then sell it and be done. Now, there's a lot that goes into the tech side of setting all of that up, and I know it can be really overwhelming. That's what this channel is for, is to help you break down the tech side of all of this step by step so that you can easily understand it and know exactly how to set up a system like this. The platform I use and love is Kajabi. This is the platform that I use for everything, hosting my course, hosting my other digital offers, building my email list and my landing pages and my lead magnets that lead to my email list. This can do it all literally right there in one platform. So I'm excited to tell you about Kajabi and the different features of it and how you can use it in future videos. But if you want to get a free trial of it, I'll have it linked in the description box of this video. You can click over and get that free trial and see how you like it and see if it might be a good fit for your growing business. Okay, so now that we know what passive income is and the top passive income streams that I suggest, let's talk about how to actually get started. I'm going to give you your very first step here, but before I do, I want to just let you know building a passive income stream doesn't happen overnight. So you need to go into it with that perspective. This is going to take a little bit of upfront effort on your end, and it may take a little while to see some momentum and traction with this, but the long-term gain and reward of the time investment you're putting in now is so worth it. So no matter what form of passive income you decide you want to focus on first, you're going to need an audience to promote your future offers to, people that'll listen to you, someone to actually share the product or offering with when it's time, right? So in my opinion, you can't go wrong by starting with building an audience first. So your first step is going to be to pick the platform, just one platform that you want to begin building an audience and gathering some followers on. This could be a blog, this could be a YouTube channel, this could be TikTok or Instagram. In my opinion, YouTube is best for the reasons that I mentioned earlier, but you can do it on any of those platforms as long as your goal is to attract the right people to yourself and start to build that community. Now, don't feel intimidated by this. You don't have to build this huge following of thousands upon thousands of people, right? It's awesome if it gets there, but you can be effective even with a small group of people as long as they're the right people. We don't want to just be building a community of random people with random interests, right? We need to be attracting the people that are going to be interested in what we eventually are going to have to offer. So this has to do with your specific subject matter or topic or niche. You want to think about who your ideal customer would be and what they're interested in. You want the type of person in your audience to align with the type of business you want to have or the type of content you're going to put out there. So once you decide on the one platform you're going to start on, then you niche down and get really specific about one subject matter or one topic, and you start creating free, valuable content that's going to serve people around that topic. Again, this could be on a podcast, a blog, a YouTube channel, a social media platform. But I want to tell you a couple more reasons why I think YouTube is an amazing place to start for this. Number one, not only like we talked about before, the long shelf life of your videos, but YouTube is an amazing way to do three things at once, which is to begin offering valuable content that's going to attract your ideal customer to your audience, then begin making recommendations to them with your affiliate links and posting the affiliate links in the description box of your video, and making ad revenue on the videos that you're creating from YouTube AdSense. Now, not only are you building an audience that's eventually going to be able to be the ones that you pitch your product or offering to in the future, you're making passive income on top of that while you're building from your content through ad revenue and affiliate income. This is sort of like an ecosystem of all of these different revenue streams coming together and working really well through the platform of YouTube. So if you think about all of that revenue coming in just from creating one video, it makes that upfront work really seem worth it, right? You create the video once and then you're earning on it for years to come. So I hope that was helpful for you in breaking down what passive income is and how you can get started with it. Don't forget to click the link in the description box below to download your free starter guide for passive income. And if you enjoy this content, consider subscribing to the channel so you don't miss any of our new weekly videos. Bye, friends.
I'm not really asking, we'll get away to a place where we